next we'll see using parameters with sets. So over here you can see I have plotted the relationship between subcategories and their sales, and I have created a set which has some of the subcategories within the set and some outside the set. So basically I have taken top 10 means top 10 subcategories which are based on the sales which are coming in my set, and rest all are outside my set. Out of these 15, top 5 based on the sales are coming in my set and rest are coming outside my set. So if you guys remember, in the sets video we had discussed sets are nothing but a group of similar kind of dimensions or a group of similar kind of values. So once I have done this, then using the parameter I'll be able to change the values of the sets over here. Since in sets we have given that the top 10 values should be in my set, so using the parameter I'll be able to change the sets ranges from top 10 to top 3, 5, 10, 15, whatever I want. So without much ado, let me tell you that how to do that. Let me remove every visualization over here and let's create it from scratch. So first of all, we'll be taking the subcategory from the dimensions, then we'll take sales from the measures over here, and then I'll be converting let's not convert it, let it be a horizontal bar chart only. Okay, now maybe let me now I would like to create a set. So for set, what I'll do, I'll go to the subcategory, I'll try to create a set on this. I'll go and create a set, and in the set I would like to take based on the sum of sales, I would like to take the top 5. These are the previous parameters we had made. So right now I would like to take the top 5 subcategories based on the sales into my set. When I do okay, this is my set which I have made. This is set 2. Okay, and supposedly since I'm not using set 1, so let me remove it. Okay, this is my set 2 which I had created, which was having okay, just a second, I think there's a confusion. Let me edit this set. So this set which I have, I would like to see the top 5 elements in the subcategory based on the sales. I'm doing okay. Now I would like to color these based on the set. So here I have placed it over here. Now based on the criteria I had mentioned in the sets, my top 5 subcategories which are giving me the highest sales have been highlighted as blue because they are the ones which are lying in my set, and the others have been highlighted as gray. Now let me create a parameter which will help me manipulate the value, help me manipulate the range of this set. So I'll click over here and I'll go and create a parameter. The parameter I'm naming it as a set parameter because this parameter I'm creating for manipulating the range of my sets. So over here I'm saying that if it is I'm giving the top 3 values, then make it then show it in the drop down as top 3. If I'm showing top 5, show it in my parameter drop down as top 5. Top 10, show it as top 10. So this is a parameter I have created in which I have supplied 3 values, 3, 5 and 10. Now within my set, I would like to use it. So how can I use that? I'll go to my set, drop down, go to edit set. In the set under top, instead of adding this hard coding this value 5, I would like to take the value which is set parameter. This parameter I have created for manipulating the range of set value. I'll do apply and I'll do okay. Now when this set parameter, I'll add it as a filter over here, that show parameter control. Now based on the selections I'll make over here, my range of sets would change. Now when I'm doing top 3, then only the top 3 subcategories based on the sales will be inside my range, inside my set, rest all will be outside my set. If I say top 10, then the top 10 based on the sales will be within my set, that is in my set, and rest will be out my set. If I do top 5, then based on this, the top 5 subcategories based on sales will be within my set and rest all will be outside my set. That's why top 5 have been highlighted blue, rest have been highlighted gray. So in this way, using parameter, we can dynamically change the range of numbers supplied to the set. So I think parameter with sets is clear to everyone. Let's now move to dynamic dimensions. So over here, I'll tell you, let me remove everything. Okay, we'll see how to create dimensions, like how to add dimensions in our parameter drop down. So for that, me create first of all a relationship between the category of products and their sales. Here is my sales. I think so far everything is good to you guys. You understand how to create this. Next, we'll create a parameter and name it as supposedly say choose dimension. I'm going to keep the type as string. Okay, I'm going to change it. And in the list, what I'll try to do is I'll try to add values as category. This is the name of my dimension, and I would like to show it as category only. Then I would like to show category as say region, and I would like to display it as region only. Then supposedly I would like to show my category as segment, okay? And I would like to show it as segment only. So I've created a parameter, string type parameter named choose dimension, which is giving me these three dimensions as option. I'll create this dimension. Now I'll create a calculated field. Let me create a calculated field now over here, and I'll name it as dimension. Okay, dimension will be its name. Okay. And I'll create a switch case over here. So this is my case, which takes the parameter, which is my choose dimension. It takes my parameter choose dimension, and what I'm mentioning over here, that when the value chosen in the choose dimension parameter is category, then use the dimension named category. Similarly, when from the choose dimension the option chosen by me is region, then please go and take region dimension from the data source. Similarly, I'll do it for segment as well. Okay, I'm doing it for segment as well now. Now this is showing me there's an error. I need to end it. Okay, so since I've used a switch case, I'll have to end it as well. So this is how I write a switch case, and I have ended it. I've given these three conditions that in the parameter choose dimension, whenever a user chooses category, please choose the dimension category from the data source. Whenever a user chooses option in the drop down of choose dimension parameter as region, please take the region dimension from the data source. Whenever the user chooses segment from the parameter drop down, please take the segment dimension from my data source. I'll do apply. I'll write OK. Now when I'll use this dimension, this choose dimension, I show it as a control over here. And now let me change it to a bar graph supposedly. Let me change the visualization to a bar chart. Now over here I will be getting to see the sales supposedly. Okay, these are the sales. Okay. Now when I'm trying to see the sales of the products across category, then I can see that. If I would like to see instead of category, I would like to say based on region. I'll select the region. So now based on region, now based on segments. Sorry guys, one thing I have to do over here, I just missed it. The calculated field which I had created, that is the one named dimension. Over here I'll find that. I had created a calculated field named dimension. Yeah, this is the calculated field I had created. I'll replace this category with my dimension over here. Okay, I'll remove this category over here. This is my dimension. Now based on what all changes I'll do, it will show me sales based on that. So right now, previously I was mistaken because I was just keeping the category over here in the columns. Instead of category, I had to use the calculated field which I had created, which was dimension. So when in the dimension I am saying show me sales based on category, it will show me sales based on categories. When I say show me sales based on region, it will show me sales based on region. And when I say show me sales based on segments, it will do the same for me. So in this way, using parameters along with calculated fields, we have been able to change the visualization using these dimensions as my filter options. This is quite fascinating. If you add such visualizations in your dashboard will stand out of crowd. It is one of the best type of filters people use. Very rare people use this because many of them don't know how to create a dynamic dimension filter, but now you know it. Now next, let's see how to create a dynamic measure filter using our parameters. So just to give you a quick summary, First of all, we had created a dimension with the I had created a parameter named choose dimension. Okay, and in this parameter I had this parameter I had with the type as a string, and I had given three options to it. These three options were the name of the dimensions. Then after creating this parameter, I went forward and created a calculated field, and in this calculated field I created a user case which stated then when in the choose dimension named parameter a user chooses category from the drop down, please get category dimension from the data source. Similarly for others. Then I did OK, and then I placed this dimension over here in the columns to check the various dimension with respect to the sales. And then after that I placed this choose dimension parameter control over here. Now based on the options I'll select over here, my sale value will change based on the dimension. So I think this dynamic dimension data visualization is quite clear to you. Let's go forward and check how to create a dynamic measure filter using a parameter. So I'll remove everything like this. So first of all, as we did in the previous one, first we'll create a parameter. But since now we are creating this parameter for measure, so this will have to be this will have to be numerical. Sorry guys, it will again has to be string only, because the name of the measures which I'll give over here, like sales or discounts, etc., they are still in strings only. So I'll be giving the name of the measures, although the measures are continuous fields, but when I'm mentioning them within the data source also, they are in the string format. The column names are in the string format. That's why I'll keep this the data type in the choose measure parameter as string only. I have mentioned sales, I have mentioned discount. Let me mention profit over here. Okay, I don't want to take discount, so let me take quantity. Okay, so I've taken these three kinds of measures. I have created this parameter known as choose measure. Now let me create a calculated field over here. Okay, name of this calculated field is supposedly same measure. Okay, and I'll create a user case over here. And in the case, I'm saying that I would like to take the choose measure parameter over here, but what I'm saying is when the option selected in my choose measure parameter control is sales, then please make sure that you take the sales column value from my data source. Then when I choose the option of selecting profit from my choose measure parameter control, then please make sure that from the data source you give profit column values. Then again, when from the parameter control choose measure I choose the option of quantity, then make sure that from the data source you get me the values available in the column quantity. And then I have to end this, then I have to end this one. I have to end this, but I see there is an error over here. It's saying me that the field measure already exists. Okay, so maybe I had created this previously. Let me measure it as measure one. Okay, so I have created this uh, calculated field. Since this field will fetch me numerical value, so it has by default came in over here under the measures over here. So now supposedly corresponding to category, I would like to view the various kind of continuous variable, various kind of measures. I'll simply place this measure over here. Now let me place this measure on the show parameter. Now right now I am just a second. Now this measure one I am placing at the label over here. So right now, since I am showing the all these three categories, I'm showing the sales of these three categories, so I can see the sales value. When I would like to say I choose the option of showing the quantity, so the values over here are corresponding to the quantity. So for each category I am seeing the quantity sold, and then if I choose profit, then corresponding to each category I can see the profit generated. in the last 4 years. And then again for the sales, if I say for each category, what has been the sales in the last 4 years. So in this way, using parameters and calculated fields, predominantly parameters as a parameter control, we can create dynamic measure filters, which will help us filter the graphs, which will help us filter the various visualizations using our measures as filters dynamically. So I hope by now creating dynamic dimensions and dynamic measures using parameters is clear to everyone. That's all for this video. Let's move and let's meet in our next video.